Guess who's back? Still smell it all on my clothes. All on my clothes, all on me clothes. Me robes, me cars, me wears, me clothes. Y'all like that, don't you? I know you like it. It's your boy SOJ, Scru Jean, Fizza, SF, Nebraska Zone. Y'all see it. Mr. Face, Fizza the God, you know what I mean? Mr. J. Nobody calls me that, but no, anyway. So last night, Eminem. Well, first of all, I woke up to some controversy. I woke up, phone was going crazy. I woke up like, oh God, oh what is going on? So many different, oh God, what's going on? So many different stories, so many different people, so many different tweets. So apparently last night, Eminem was performing at Bonaroo, right? Bonaroo is a big music festival. Eminem's been doing lots of festivals lately. If you haven't been paying attention, what's funny about let me just go off on a tangent here. What's funny, I think, about the Eminem performances he's been doing lately, am I tripping? Or does it seem like he's only doing his old music? He's not doing a lot of revival. Am I tripping? Because it seems like all the highlights and clips I ever see are of his old songs. Even this one is something that happened after performing an old song. So Eminem was performing Kill You. And apparently, at the end of the song, the crowd heard gunshot sound effects. Now, it's a very touchy time when it comes to things like that. Y'all know about the Ariana Grande Manchester thing. Y'all know about the Vegas thing. Like, it's no joke. It's no joke. You know, the block is very hot when it comes to weapons in public. The block is very hot. And you can't blame people, right? So, after people heard this, pandemonium broke out. Pandemonium! Apparently, people were running, ducking, screaming, save me! He's got a gun! Looking for cover, jumping over people, hurdling people, jumping on children. I don't know if there's children there, but if there was, I'm sure there's some brave souls that was doing that. And apparently, people thought that there was an active, assailant. And the crazy part is Eminem's people have came out and said M didn't use any sound effects like that. When I first heard that, you know what it made me do? At first, it didn't make me feel any more comfortable. It actually made me feel less comfortable because I was like, wait a minute. If you ain't do the sound effects, and they ain't do the sound effects, they don't do the sound effects. It's like that SpongeBob episode with the hash slinging slasher, where he goes, if you're not flickering the lights, and I'm not flickering the lights, who's flickering the lights? And they turn around and Nosferatu. And then there goes the sitcom laugh. Ah! That was a tangent. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, so shout out to everybody who's watching SpongeBob out there. But so Twitter goes on a frenzy. Afterwards, right? Everybody's tweeting now. I heard these. I heard that. Oh my gosh. Eminem so and son. And then Eminem has gotten so much backlash. He got a grip of backlash. You know what I mean? Apparently, what the sounds were actually pops from the pyrotechnics, because M has fireworks. And people heard the pops of that and, thought it was what they thought it was. Now, People ask me what I feel about this, and do you think M is insensitive for this? Do you think that it was stupid of them to do that? Do you think it's M's fault? Do I think that people are overreacting? Now, I always like to tell people nothing is absolute. Nothing is absolute. Only thing that's absolute is when you're trying to make a brand, right? Nothing is absolute. So seldom is something one way. Seldom is there no faults on both parties. Now, I'll put it this way. I would definitely say M is the least responsible. I would say he's the least to blame for this. I would say that there's no way he would think, and I'm sure he did show run and stuff, and I'm sure this is not the first time he used pyrotechnics. There's no way he would think that the crowd will probably think that. He's been doing, how long has M been doing shows? How long has M been doing pyrotechnics, right? For a very long time. Now, when people hear that, they may automatically think I'm saying that it's the crowd's fault and the media's fault for overreacting, but no, I don't think so either. Oh my God, what? He has a nuanced opinion? He thinks there's shades of gray, it's not just black and white? Get rid of him! Nah, it's neither of their fault, man. A lot of people, some people are saying that people overreacted. Ladies and gentlemen, as somebody who has had a weapon pointed at me before, there's no such a thing as an overreaction when you think that something like that may happen. Because who are we? Who are we, right? You think because you're an Eminem fan and you wasn't there and you online, you have the right to tell the people how they're supposed to react when they hear something or think they heard something? Listen, if you think you hear gunshots, run, hide, and duck. Because if it wasn't gunshots, you don't lose anything. You may get a little embarrassed. You may laugh. It actually may be fun. It may be good. It may bring levity when a balloon pops and you think it's gonna, oh my God, and you duck. People are gonna laugh, right? But that doesn't hurt you in any way, right? But in the chance that it actually is what you think it is, how stupid would you look being the dude not running, talking about, yo, I don't think these is gunshots, man. Keep it real, man. People always love to tell you how they would do it if they were in your shoes. People love to tell you how the steps they would have took and how they would have been Superman and, oh, how they would have been able to keep their cool. Listen. The only people who do not react to stuff like that are people who have been privileged enough to never been through situations like that. And honestly, I don't even think that. I think it's in human nature to when you hear like a loud, abrupt sound that like breaks the sonic plane that you've been on. So if you're listening to one or a type of volume, a type of noise, your brain knows you're at a concert. It knows what kind of sounds to expect. Now, if you hear, I think it's going to be reaction for anybody with reflexes to, give them one of these. If you're not giving them one of those, then bruh, come on. Anybody who's over here trying to make fun of the people for doing what they did or reacting the way they reacted, shame on you. Shame on you. Because I could only hope that you would be as smart as the people to run first, ask questions later. Listen, if I'm in an auditorium and 6 people stand up and run, I'm standing up and running. I'm standing up and running. When we get where we getting, I'll be like, whew. So why was we running? And he could say, we all had to go to the bathroom at the same time. I'd rather be safe than sorry, right? I don't want to even be mad at them. I'd be like, oh, okay. All right, well, have a good bathroom experience. I'm going to go back to this auditorium and enjoy the show, right? Safety is the most important thing, man. All jokes aside. So don't knock somebody until you've been in a life-threatening situation and reacted to it. And even then, still don't knock the person, because just because you reacted one way doesn't mean the next person is going to react that way. And just because you reacted one way does not mean that's the right way to react. So I say nobody's at fault here. They want to have pyrotechnics. You know, I want M to have his pyrotechnics. I want them to be able to do the best show they can and do whatever they want to do. But I also want people, especially in the climate that it's been, I want people to be wise. I want people to be cautious. I want people to run first, ask questions later. Period. Period. That's the rule of thumb. If you think something is worth running away from, run away from that thing. Seriously. But put in the comment section below, do you think people was tripping for having those pyrotechnics? Do you think that the audience and the crowd were tripping for reacting the way they're reacting? Do you think the media is tripping for the backlash that they're trying to give M? I don't know. Put in the comment section below. Let's start this conversation. My name is Scru. I'm pretty freaking awesome. And I got some brand new song, Bullets, everywhere right now that you listen to your music. So if you listening to your, your Scru reviews, if you watching your Scru reviews early like you should be doing, right when I drop them, it's for you. Yeah, you're going to be one of the first ones with it. Go ahead. Go get that. My name is Scru. I'm pretty freaking awesome, but I wouldn't be nothing without you. The SFJ Nation. And hey, man. Hey, man. Don't never change, man. Hey, it's Tracy Morgan. I'll get your mouth pregnant. I don't know why I said that. We out, face.